Hi, my name is Isaac Shutt. I'm an estate planning attorney. I'm licensed to practice law both in Texas and in Wyoming. And in this video, I'll answer a question that we get almost all the time in our law office. And this typically comes up after somebody's passed away. And that question goes something like this. Are we, as the surviving family members, responsible for the debts of this person who just passed away? And I'm going to get right to that answer, and it's no. You typically are not financially responsible for the debts of a deceased loved one. So when I said you're not financially responsible, I'm being very specific and choosing my words very carefully. Because what I'm not saying is that when you pass away, all of your debts are automatically wiped. That's not the case. But what is the case is that when you pass away, your loved ones, such as your children and things like that, they do not become automatically liable for your credit cards or hospital bills, so on and so forth. But that doesn't mean the debt just sort of went away. So let's talk about the person who's passed away with a last will and testament. Well, after that person passes away, the will goes through probate court, and then we have an executor appointed. Now, at that point, all of those creditors of the deceased person can make their claim against the estate of the deceased person. And it's the executor's responsibility to deal with those creditors. Now, Texas is not especially creditor friendly. And what that means is our laws are really not designed to help out the big bad credit card companies. They can sort of fend for themselves. So here in Texas, when you pass away and somebody goes through probate and gets appointed as the executor has some ways of minimizing those debts being filed against the estate. One of the really popular tools that we use wearing that probate attorney hat is something called the permissive creditor notice. This is a notice that gets sent by the executor of the estate by certified mail to that direct creditor and says, hey creditor, it's possible that this estate owes you some money. Not saying it does, just saying it's possible. And oh, by the way, creditor, if you don't send us back by certified mail or by filing in court or by hand delivery, a written, full, detailed inventory of what your claimed debt is all about within 121 days, then your claim is forever barred. So in the real world, if that court-appointed executor sends a creditor that permissive notice, almost always, not always, but almost always, the creditor does not send back a compliant response on time. And if that creditor does not send back a compliant response on time, Texas law bars that creditor's claim against the estate. So that's just an example of sort of a neat tool that an executor has to eliminate debts against an estate. So let me just summarize this video again for you. When you pass away, your family members do not automatically become financially responsible for your debts. However, your creditors don't automatically lose their claims against your estate when you pass away. They can take steps to file claims against your estate assets, and that'll be handled by your executor. Now, the executor has some tools to eliminate those creditor claims, but if they're not eliminated, it'll be the executor's responsibility to either negotiate or pay those claims using the estate assets. I hope you found this video helpful. Again, my name's Isaac Shutt. I'm an estate planning and probate attorney licensed both in Texas and in Wyoming.